This date right here just to have the whole anniversary collection. So this one, look at the Road King right here. Look at the Springer. And this is a Fat Boy. Look at this thing. And this is a CVO. I'll tell you what, I got a weird relationship with Harley. I really do. Because they take advantage of me every day. All the time. Not every day, all the time. Let me show you this. Daytona Moto Harley Davidson Cycles. Let me bring it back here so you can see it really, really good. Isn't this cool? Definitely very, very cool. So I wanted to buy another hat, and this is the one that I got right here. And obviously, really cool hat. I love this kind of hats. It's really nice to wear while I'm riding and while I'm doing my thing. I love wearing Harley Davidson stuff, especially when I ride and I do my thing. But I'm going to tell you, Harley is out of control with his prices. If you're listening, Harley, you need to change his prices. 45 bucks. Last time I came here, it was $40. And I had a gift card, so I was kind of like, all right, whatever. You know, I do the 40 bucks, and I'll be all right. You know, I want to get another hat. Like I say, I got a couple then, but I wanted to get one completely black to make videos and stuff like that. And the other one that I have, when I turn my lights in my studio, they kind of like flash way too much, and it creates like a weird shadow sometimes. So I was like, well, if I get a black one, you know, it's gonna work, right? So I came here. This freaking hats went from 40 bucks to $45. Like, really, when I went to pay, I was like, holy cow, 45 bucks. But anyways, I guess I'm complaining. It is what it is. Here's the Road Glide. Looking sweet like always. Let's take her out. wanted to continue to record out there, but I'm gonna tell you, man, it was brutal. It's getting pretty brutal down here in Florida. If you don't know, we could ride all year around, but during this month, you really gonna feel it, right? And again, you know, some of those motorcycles, Harleys, they run hot anyway. Some of the older bikes, like my 2005 Road King runs pretty hot. My 2009 Road Glide runs hot too. Like, we stopped at a traffic light and I was like, wow. But this is what we do here in Florida. Check it out. I'm gonna show you the pool that I'm filling up. Hopefully it's ready by this late afternoon because there's a bunch of people coming over and you know, we're gonna have a good time. So it should be almost filled up. We did it yesterday, but we had some issues with it. And again, we're filling it up again. But I'm going to tell you, I wanted to say this in the vlog. I just didn't get to do it because, you know, it got really hot and I went to Lowe's. I had to get some stuff for the house and all that. But the real reason why people get a Road Glide is because it crushes miles in the highway. You guys saw me riding in the highway right before this. And I'm going to tell you, that bike is amazing. To be a 2009 and to handle so well. I mean, you're going 75, 80 miles per hour all day long with no issues, and that is a 2009. The newer ones are better, and if you put essentially a better suspension, it will be even better. I'm gonna tell you, for some of you new guys out there, sometimes you see the old guys riding and you're like, man, how is he running, you know, how is he riding, you know, 80 miles per hour like it's cool and all that? Well, it's because they're riding a bike that is designed for that, right? The Road Glide, the Street Glide, the Electric Glide, those bikes could put so many miles down range, right? So many miles down in the highway that is ridiculous. And if you put some good suspension on it, it's a piece of cake, right? You're going down the highway like it's cool. But then if you do something like, for example, my 2005 Road King, just recently me and little brother took a ride and we got in the highway. And I'm going to tell you, even though it's a Road King, it's a 2005, I wasn't wearing a windshield, so it was just straight up bars and all that. And it's an 88 cubic inch. That thing was screaming. That thing was screaming. You know, I was riding down for a good 10, 15 minutes and it was like screaming, right? Screaming. So, I mean, technically you could do it, no problems, but you know, there's other machines out there that do way better. When you see the Road Glide compared to the Road King, you could tell the difference right away in the highway. So the real reason why people get a Road Glide, you know what it is? To crush so miles. That bike could crush a lot of miles. But anyways, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.